This is my official Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie review, and just before we get into this video, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, make sure you go watch it. It's still in theaters, and you can get it digitally. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, after watching Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I gotta say, this is one of my favorite gaming movies of all time. It did such a great job with the movie. You know, the animatronics were absolutely amazing. I love the animatronics. They look so cool because Jim Henson's Creature Shop actually made them real. Same with the first movie. These animatronics are actually real, which makes the movie so much better because since you know they're real, it makes it feel more creepy that they're just, wandering around killing people. It's a very cool thing. The story is really great, and this has to be one of my favorite video game adaptations into a movie of all. Like, I know people are going to say, well, Sonic and Mario, what about them? They're really great movie adaptations. Yes, but Fnaf does it so much better. Like I said, the animatronics look super realistic, and looks like they just got taken straight out of the game. While Sonic and Mario, they don't look exactly the same as they did in the games. This movie, really good. It was a masterpiece. We had great characters like Michael Afton, William's son. Very creepy character. The puppet, Charlotte's backstory, which, very disturbing backstory. And I wish they would have done this with the first movie with, Springtrap killing the kids and stuff and putting them in the suits. I really wish they would have showed us that also. But we did get Charlotte's backstory, which is really nice. So, after Charlotte's backstory, this movie was really great, After I saw Charlotte's backstory, I was hooked into the movie, okay? This movie had me hyped, I was excited to see the rest of it, The movie was amazing, like I said. Very good, I actually really loved the puppet. The puppet had to be the most terrifying character there. So, the puppet basically had this ability where she can go inside of other people. And when she did, they look like this and this, which is super terrifying. This absolutely scared me when I first saw it because they just look so creepy. And I really love the design too. I really love how they look, super creepy, scares you. Works perfectly. And even like the puppet, just as the puppet she's still very scary. Jump scare still very scary. This movie is a lot different because, people after Mike's aunt, yes, his aunt is still alive. She goes off and tells people about these killer teddy bears, so people just, bake this face a Freddy Faz Fest, like a Faz Fest, where they celebrate the pizzeria, like by dressing up as the characters, and, it's kind of like Halloween. Or, kind of like, how, if a killer is, very popular, people will be fans of it. And that's what they did in the movie, and that's why they have Faz Fest. 40 fans of the pizzerias and the murders and stuff. So Charlotte is able to, get the code to escape and the pizzeria, and she's able to control the toy animatronics. Yes, toy animatronics have absolutely no soul in them. They are just controlled by the puppet. They're empty suits. They got absolutely no life on them, unlike the classic animatronics. But after that, the animatronics get to escape. They get to go and cause trouble, go into houses, trying to kill people. Mangle gets to jump on top of Vanessa's car, which is very terrifying because if you see Mangle's hand on Vanessa, it is, absolutely massive. So, Vanessa, it's a really cool scene and very funny when Vanessa drives the car into the house, just stops the brakes, flies Mangle straight into Toy Freddy. That was very funny. And my favorite scene of all has to be when the toy animatronics fought the classic animatronics. It was a masterpiece. It was so cool seeing the actual animatronics fight each other, which was very cool, I love the scene. I know people probably loved it in the theaters too, and they were freaking out. And yeah, we got Vanessa's flashback. When that happened, we saw Circus Baby, this 9-foot tall animatronic. She was absolutely terrifying. When I first saw her, I literally flipped out because I'm like, whoa. I haven't seen Circus Baby, You know, I didn't know she was gonna be in the movie this, like, in the franchise this early. So, it kind of does prove that theory of William's underground base. And also, we got another, question answered, which is the Wyvern and the classic animatronics are completely different. This was a really big debate, and it was the same with the pizzeria one, where the order of the pizzerias would be very mixed up between the community. So first, it was Fredbear's. So like half of the side of people said it was Fredbear's, then Fnaf 1's pizzeria, then Fnaf 2 pizzeria. But people were saying that, and other people were saying that it was Fredbear's, Fnaf 2's pizzeria, then Fnaf 1's pizzeria. And the movie finally told us that, yes, that is the correct one. Fredbear's, Fnaf 2's pizzeria, then Fnaf 1's pizzeria. I'm so glad we finally got that question answered. And also saying that the Wyverns are not the broken version of the classics. They were just prototypes used for spare parts. Now, when I first heard of these two things, you know, it was very relieving to know that he answered some very major questions between the FNAF community. And it was very nice to hear that we were finally able to get those answers, you know? When I watched the movie, you know, I've heard those answers, and I'm like, okay, awesome. We finally got some questions answered. But now I'm excited for the third one, because at the end of the FNAF 2 movie, we get to see these people go into the original Freddy's, well, the second Freddy's, to, you know, get some stuff for Fazbear Frights, just like in FNAF 3. And they find Springtrap, and Springtrap looks so cool. Now, there is some actual photos of him, which don't really look too great, but when he's in the movie, he looks super terrifying. And the ghost kids, you know, after they left the pizzeria, they finally left their bodies. After so many years, they were finally able to go up to heaven, but the kid that possesses Golden Freddy says that he's not going to be able to control Springtrap anymore. He's not going to be able to keep him held there, which means he's going to be more powerful than ever. It's going to be very terrifying. I'm super excited for that. And we get some nice Easter eggs. Now, we get some more YouTuber cameos. We got Corey Kenshin as a taxi driver. He was the same in the first movie. We also are very excited for this. We got Donko, 8-Bit Ryan, and another FNAF creator. They were at the Faz Fest, and that was like super cool to see on my second watch of the movie. Because after I watched Donko's video, I saw where they actually appeared in the movie, and I rewatched it, and I'm like, okay, that's really cool. We even got a Shadow Bonnie cameo. He appeared for like a 0.1 second. Like, if you blinked, you would have missed it. And at the end, Charlotte is able to possess Vanessa, which is gonna lead a very big story for the next movie, which I'm very excited for. And basically, yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. 10 out of 10. My favorite gaming movie out of all the gaming movies I've seen. Better than Mario and Sonic because they did such a good job with the story. You know, they answered a lot of questions from the games. We even got gameplay. Gameplay of FNAF 2 where Mike is put on the mask and stuff. He doesn't flash Foxy because he doesn't know that Foxy's a little crazy and doesn't fall for the mask. But yeah. And Mike was able to kill Balloon Boy. He was able to kill him, which was very good because Balloon Boy deserved that. Very annoying character. I'm glad he was finally able to kill him. You know, movie was great all in all. Definitely a crazy movie to watch, but as long as you understand the lore and stuff and you play the games, you're gonna understand this movie. You're gonna love this movie. So, yeah, that's it for today's video. That was my movie review on the FNAF 2 movie. You know, if you have your opinions or theories or something I missed in this video, comment down below. And you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like to the channel. Leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I will be seeing you all next time. You know, go watch the FNAF 2 movie. Really good. It's still in theaters until January 1st, and it's on digital like Prime Video and stuff. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all next time. Peace.